Well, hello. So I decided that I'm going to start video blogging this to hold myself accountable and responsible because I have done this, not this, but done this whole weight loss thing for 12 years now, yo-yoed, bounced back, all that, everything imaginable I've tried. And this feels like a last ditch effort, so I'm just holding myself responsible across the board, like entirely, so that I can't back out. So I look a little red and sweaty right now because this is Texas, and that's how things go here. So last week I decided to start a new weight loss program, and it's not called anything. It's the new Wegovy Semaglutide shot. It's accompanied by a B12 shot. I take it once a week. I go into the clinic, and the first time they took blood work, and I had a long conversation with the staff. I think she was a nursing practitioner. Can't remember right now because my mind's like, cool. Anyway. So, had a long conversation with her, talked about different options, talked about reactions, expectations, everything to do with it. And so I decided to go along with the program. It's not cheap by any means, but it is definitely something that I can maintain, at least, and I'm hoping that I only have to maintain it for a year. So, this was my second week. I just went in right there, and took me 15 minutes, maybe. Most of that was waiting to get the second shot. So again, my first visit was blood work, visit with the doctor, the first shot, and a B12 shot. And my second visit was none of that except for the semaglutide shot, the Wegovy semaglutide shot, and the B12 shot. Now, I am not a diabetic, so I am not taking this because I have diabetes and I need to lose weight while being a diabetic. That's how this was initially created, from my understanding, with Ozempic. But Wegovy was released and can now be used for general weight loss. So they did my blood work. Not diabetic. I don't have. I was fasting at the time, so all my blood sugar levels and everything was fine. I have no thyroid issues, no pancreatic issues. The only thing that was a problem was my cholesterol. My cholesterol was LDL was at a 156. So that's definitely very, very bad. That was bad. Or my overall cholesterol was 156, and my LDL was really, really high. So measured at a 156, and everybody's probably going to correct me on all of that information, but that's fine. That's not what this is about. Anyway, so I've had no real side effects. The first day I felt a little strange from the shot, so I don't know if that was just because of my anxiety of finally caving and taking medication, like real pharmaceutical medication for my weight loss, or if that was because of the shot itself, or because of the rush from the B12. B12 tends to give me a whole lot of energy, so it could have been that also, but it calmed down within an hour or two and I was good. And since then I really haven't had any issues. I've had some mood swings, but I was about to start my period anyway, and I normally get pretty moody about the week before, and I haven't noticed any differences there. I haven't noticed any issues. The only thing I've noticed is a lack of appetite, and I now have a bit of an aversion to sugar and dairy from it. That was a known side effect, that sugar and dairy can actually cause nausea in people. It's debated whether it's because you feel so full from the appetite suppressant effect of it, or if you actually get sick from it, or actually physically feeling sick from it. Either way, you feel nauseous. So whatever the whole cause is, you feel nauseous. I keep looking away because I have a hard time looking at the actual camera. And I'm saying a lot because I've never done this before. Let's work this out though. We'll get it. We got this. Anyway, so this will be interesting. I've been on it for a week. I've already lost 3 pounds. Now, I have been actually dieting and exercising at the same time. One of the biggest concerns with the semaglutide is that I just scratched my nose, sorry. With the semaglutide is that you have no appetite. You start off the first month. It's a 4-month progression on the dosage. And as you progress through the dosage, you lose your appetite more and more and more and more. You start off the first month with about like half a milligram, and you get 4 shots of that. The second month, you go up to 1 milligram. This third month, you go up to a higher dosage. And on the 4th month, you go to the full dosage of 2.4 milligrams. And then it's just that, it's 2.4 for forever on that one. The ladies I talked to said that they suggest that you can take it up to about a year, and then reevaluate whether you can continue, whether you should take off from it, and all. I'm hoping that a year is all that I need with this. Now, because it is an appetite suppressant, it does make you think that you're not hungry. So a lot of problems that people had while taking it and then getting off of it was they just didn't bother eating. So they didn't actually change their eating habits. They just depended on the semaglutide to make their eating habits. So when they got off of it, they went right back to what they were doing and they gained all the weight back. So I am personally trying to avoid that. I am trying to change my eating habits and exercise from the start. I didn't do anything for the first like 3 or 4 days. 3 days that I was on it. I took it on a Friday, did nothing diet and exercise wise Saturday and Sunday. I did feel the effects of nausea from some sweets that I ate, so I immediately stopped eating those. But I didn't start an exercise and real quote unquote diet until Monday. And my own real diet that I'm doing is avoiding sugar and milk or dairy, and calories. I'm counting my calories and watching my portion control, because that to me will be the most maintainable thing once I'm off of this. The entire time, if I continue to blog this, the entire time that I'm doing this, I'm going to continue talking about when I get off of it, because the semaglutide for me right now is a crutch, and I very well am aware of that. It's a tool, it's a crutch. You know, when you break your leg, you need something to help you. You need a cane, you need a crutch to help yourself along the way. I've been like this long enough that I need a tool. Semaglutide's going to be my tool. And it's expensive enough that if this doesn't work, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this, worrying about this. I'm just going to live my life and do my thing. But my knees are hurting, my feet are hurting. It's getting to a point where my weight is just, it's the contributing factor. All my blood work, everything else is coming around back fine. I don't have any serious issues. So there's really no explanation other than it genuinely is my weight that's causing my feet and my knee pain. Anyway. So yeah, this is my second week. Already down 3 pounds. I started out, as far as their scale shows, 273. I think either my scale is off or theirs is, but either way, my scale showed a 3 pound loss, theirs showed a 3 pound loss, so I'm gonna go with that. So I started off at 273. I'm now down to 270 in 1 week. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm hoping this works out. No, I'm sorry. I'm not hoping this works out. This is going to work. I will hopefully keep this updated every Friday, or Thursday, Friday. Basically, when I get the shot, I'll give an update like this once a week. I think that's pretty good. Keep me accountable. Keep me there. So, all right.